Now, you might think growth is about how to handle the business growth, but at that point, we had the same 5 employees, and we didn't hire anyone for another 7 months because we had capacity. That wasn't the problem. Growth was more about the mindset and the personal side of things. So when I started Trainual, I was 20 pounds heavier. I'll take a quick detour here into the personal route. So I was 20 pounds heavier. I was so focused on consulting because every hour that I sold was worth a measurable amount of money, and I had no hours left to go work out or do anything physical. I tried running a mile. I challenged myself on Christmas Day, 2017, to go run a mile. And I was like, back pain. I sat down on the curb. I was like, I'm dead. Something is wrong with me. I need to see a doctor. Like, exercise for me was parking far away at Target. I'd be like, this is good.
You've got to build your business around your life and not your life around your business.
Business ads are going to sell you a fake lifestyle of supercars and fancy mansions.
You can get a business up and running really quickly. And so my brother is the total opposite side of the spectrum, like mountain man, heli skiing, and he challenged me to do a Spartan race with him. So in 2 months, I went from I couldn't run that mile to I did a Spartan race in the McDowell, the other side of Fountain Hills. And going through that process just kind of lit a fire under me. And so I built on that through the year to the point that I did a half marathon, and then I did a sprint triathlon. Last year I did a half Ironman. And so I've gotten kind of nuts with it. You don't have to go that far. But the point I want to make here is that this wasn't just about the physical health. It was the fact that as I was taking a half hour or an hour a day to do some kind of exercise, I was listening to podcasts and listening to ebooks and consuming so much content. And so these are my 10 favorite podcasts during those 2 years that I listened to every episode. We could go through these later. Again, you can take the slides. But if you want to shortcut this process, like listen to every episode of these, because that's the stuff that's in my head that I don't even know how to articulate, is the stuff that I heard on these podcasts. So how many of you do some kind of like strategic planning every year? Well, if you don't do anything, you should start there. But if you do it and you recognize the value of it, what I would say is that exercising, throwing some headphones on, listening to some other content is like strategic planning every single day. And I used to think that it was selfish to wake up and spend the first couple hours of the day like journaling or reading or going for a run. But I realized in the last 2 years that this is what caused the results in my business, was that I would hear so many great ideas, and then I'd be constantly top grading those ideas and reprioritizing my checklist when I got to the office. And that helped drive a lot of our progress. So this lesson is, remember, you've got to invest in yourself, not just in your business, and give yourself some space to think. It's not selfish.